Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Flack100596, and today we got another Modern Warfare OP class setup for y'all. This one, we're gonna be using the Uzi. This is a good one. Y'all don't want to miss the Uzi. One of them SMGs that competes with the MP5 or the MP7, and it's actually pretty good if you got the right attachments on. The Uzi is, it's a small weapon that you can run around, rush with, aim down sight speed. It's crazy with these attachments, and it just melts people. A lot of people sleep on the Uzi. Y'all don't want to be sleeping on it. But like I said, once y'all got you on the Uzi, y'all gonna thank. A lot of people like using the same weapons, the same SMGs, but sometimes you just want a little change, and sometimes you just don't want to. When you do a little change, you just kind of do bad. But with the Uzi, I got y'all. Y'all gonna be doing good. This is a good SMG. Y'all don't want to sleep on it. So a lot of people in the beginning of the game, the Uzi is gonna be a killer, and I got the attachments for it. That's gonna make it a killer. Other than that, before we hop right into the video, make sure y'all drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Just takes 1 click, 1 second out of your day, and it helps out the channel a lot. But let's jump right into the video. I know y'all just waiting for this class to tell. You want me to tell y'all about the attachments and all that. So the first attachment that we have for the Uzi is the muzzle attachment. So the attachment that we do have for that is the monolith suppressor. The monolith suppressor is always a clutch attachment you want to use for almost all your weapons. For the 2 pros that we do have for this is sound suppression and damage range. The only 2 cons that we do have for this is aim down sight speed and aim walking steadiness. So pros, sound suppression, it keeps you off the radar, keeps the weapon, doesn't make it sound loud so people don't hear you that far away. And damage range, the Uzi is a submachine gun, so it's meant for close quarters, up close and personal. But with this damage range, you're able to get into those medium, long gunfights. It's gonna take a little bit more bullets, but it's more for them close quarters and medium. That's where it's gonna shine. Moving on to the second attachment, we have the barrel. So the barrel that we have for this is the 16.5 factory carbon attachment. So this attachment comes with 3 pros. Y'all know, man, I love my 3 pros, man. When you get 3 pros, it's always a good thing. So 3 pros that we do have is damage range. Once again, we're gonna get a plus for that, which is pretty good. Like I said, it's a submachine gun. It's meant for them close quarters, around the corner gunfights. With this, you're able to compete, especially in those medium ranges. The second pro that we do has bullet velocity, so the bullet's gonna go further away and quicker. So like I said, with the medium gunfight, you're gonna shine. People ain't gonna expect you with that to do damage with the Uzi at the medium long ranges. Third attachment that we have is recoil control. Recoil control is always a plus, when all weapons kick, but when you can get a little bit of recoil control, it's always a good thing. The Uzi, it has a little bit of recoil. The only thing about that, it just kicks up, so you're able to control it. When you shoot, try to aim down a little bit because you're gonna get a little bit of kick from it. But other than that, it's nothing crazy. The only cons that we do have is aim down sight speed and movement speed that we're gonna lose, but we're gonna make it up with the other attachments that we got going on. The third attachment, is the real grip. The real grip that we're using is rubberized grip tape. So we got only 1 pro and 1 con. The 1 pro that we got is recoil control, and the con that we got is aim steadiness, aim stability that we're gonna lose. So pro, recoil control, like I said, recoil control is always a good thing whenever we get that on the weapon, because we're able to control the recoil. If you're not able to control recoil on the weapon, you're gonna lose gunfights. But this, it's gonna make you win them gunfights, especially at the medium ranges. You're gonna be able to control the recoil, like I said, medium ranges to long ranges. Fourth attachment that we have is the ammo. So the ammo that we are going to be using is the very last one. You gotta unlock it, some special challenges to unlock it. But once you get that unlocked, you could do run the last one, which is the .41 AE 32 round mag. So before this, when they didn't have this attachment, I was running around with the 50 round mags because more bullets is always better. But with this one, even though it is 32 round mags, this one actually has a damage plus and range plus. The only con we do have is recoil control, but like I said, recoil control we made it up for it with the other attachment. Like I said, this one the plus, usually when we get a mag, you don't really get damage or range in it, you just get more bullets. But with this one, we get damage and range, and we just keep the same amount of bullets, which is 32. But this is the attachment that makes the Uzi shine, that makes it stand out for other SMGs. And when people use the Uzi, like I said, they're not running this attachment. If you're not running this attachment, you ain't gonna be killing people quick enough. Finally, the last attachment that we do have is the underbarrel. The underbarrel that we are gonna be using is the Merc foregrip. So this pro that we got is recoil control, and the second pro that we have is hip fire accuracy. The only 2 cons that we do have for this weapon is aim walking movement speed and aim down sight speed. We're going a little below that, but like I said, all these attachments play a part to making this weapon work to making it stand out and to making it just destroy and melt people compared to other SMGs. There's other SMGs that stand out, you know, that do damage, that melt quick, you know, you're able to rush away. But this one, you can do all of that with these attachments putting on. The perks that y'all want to be running, first perk that I've been running is EOD. EOD, as y'all know, keeps you take less damage from explosive. People love running C4s, bouncing ready, claymores, RPGs, and you just don't want to die instantly. You know, when you're able to survive, you stand a chance a little bit, even if, you know, you might die after that, but you stand a little bit of chance. It's always good, especially if you're on a kill streak or if you're playing Warzone. You know, once you die, you're out. I said it, you know, you go to the gulag, but other than that, EOD is a clutch perk you want to be running. The second perk that we got is Ghost. Ghost keeps you off the radar, so when, especially in multiplayer and Warzone, people love calling them UAVs. And, you know, you want to pop up in the menu as a red dot because, you know, you're just gonna be standing there. You know, you're just like a deer in headlights. You know, you're just gonna die instantly. That's what it is, pretty much. So Ghost is a clutch perk you want to be running, especially, you know, you got that on, you could hit flanks, just melt people instantly. The third perk that we got is Tracker. Tracker, you're able to follow the enemy footsteps. So whenever an enemy runs on the floor, they leave some footprints, and you're able to follow them to lead you to where they are at, and you're able to melt them instantly. Going on to the lethal we are running is a C4. If you ain't running a C4, you're doing it wrong. You know, a lot of people go with claymores and bouncy betties. That was at the beginning of the game when people like to camp. Now you can rush a little bit. People figure out how to play the game, you know, how to run a little bit. Like, don't run too crazy, you know, because you're gonna die instantly. But C4s, you know, you're able to throw it at the top of a building, a tank, a C4, even a helicopter. You play in Warzone, and you're just gonna destroy the damn thing, man. People don't stand a chance. So make sure y'all running the C4. For the tactical that we are using, the tactical is a slim shot. Slim shot, you know, whenever you take damage, you pop that, and you regain your health. So whenever you take damage, like I said, you pop that, your health, you know, you might be down at one shot, you might be one bullet, you pop that, you're gonna get your 100% health. Secondary guys, is whatever you want to run. Been rocking the RPG, like I said, I've been being a troll. So you can run that, or you can just run any secondary you want. Kill streaks, if you do play multiplayer, run whatever you want. Same thing, you know, you're good with, you can't get the high kill streaks, you know, run with the little, go with the UAV, Predator, Missile, and Vito. If you're good at multiplayer and can survive, you go with, you know, Vito Jet, the AC-130, you know, the Advanced Tribute, or the White Phosphorus, all that good ass kill streaks work. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. The Uzi, you know, it's a gun not a lot of people are using, but once they figure out this class setup, they're gonna want to be using it. On the right hand, it's gonna be deadly. So if you're good at the game, you know, you're good with weapons and all that, this gun, you're gonna see how good it is, and it's satisfying when you get a kill with the Uzi, because it's a small little weapon, and a lot of people don't use it, so you're gonna be different. You're gonna be standing out from other players. And like I said, this gun goes in. It goes in, guys. A lot of people, like I said, run the MP5, MP7. It's the same old weapon. It gets boring, but this Uzi weapon is something new. You ain't gonna get bored with it. Like I said, it's satisfying getting kills with it. Cause you're just melting people, even at medium ranges and long gunfights. There's some, you know, long gunfights that, you know, you shouldn't be killing them at that range where you're just melting them. But other than that, guys, pretty much it. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like I said, this shit takes 1 second out of your day. Helps out the channel a lot. And other than that, I appreciate it. Peace out, y'all.